YouTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter and welcome to another daily reading vlog. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is the 5th of March. Today's my birthday. Today is the 17th anniversary of my 29th birthday. I'm 46 today. So yay. So anyway, yeah. Later start to the vlog today. It is about 11:30 in the morning. I've been up. I actually slept in a little bit this morning. Was a little bit late getting dressed and showered this morning, but you know what? Not that big a deal. And not when you have nothing else to really do. I had to contact the doctor's office this morning in regards to the paperwork for my disability claim, and doctor's not in today. They're going to try and get in touch with her. I can probably pick them up tomorrow, which would be great, I'm hoping. But now I'm actually going over to the library because that's what I wanted to do for my birthday today. So that's what I am on my way to do. But I wanted to give you guys a quick reading update. So I have listened to a little bit more of The Au Pair Affair by Tessa Bailey. I am now 65% of the way through that book. I would kind of like to get that done today. I might actually be able to because I'm hosting some reading sprints tonight, starting at 7 o'clock for my birthday. So I'm very excited about that. And what else is going on? I'm rereading, of course, the first book in the Babysitters Club series, Christy's Great Idea. And I wanted to mention that this is the first time rereading it in a physical book form, like in the original text. The other times that I've reread it over the last year or two, because I've reread it a number of times, it's just a really great comfort read for me, and I needed that over the last 18 months or so. And I've been reading the Kindle edition. There are changes. They made changes when they reissued them as digital editions. They changed wording, they changed a bunch of stuff. So I am really loving the fact of reading this book as a physical edition, and I really think my goal going forward with rereading these childhood favorites like the Nancy Drews and the Sweet Valley is to read them physically if at all possible. Because I really do feel like when they changed them, when they made them into Kindle editions or what have you, digital editions, they changed them. So for example, in the Babysitters Club book, there's an area in the book at the beginning where Stacy is talking about, earning money from babysitting because her parents buy her clothes and stuff, but she needs to spend her own money on, like, in the digital edition for the Kindle, she says CDs, but in the book edition, it's tapes, because of course the book came out in 1986. And the other one is that Christy's talking about Karen playing with certain toys, and in the new edition she talks about My Little Pony, which again was a toy in the 80s, but I guess it's made a comeback. And in the original text it's Rainbow Bright. And the other thing that I love is for those Babysitters Club readers like myself who read the old books, you remember the babysitters each had their own individual writing, like font, basically. And at the beginning of certain chapters, you would get writing from the babysitter's perspective, like in their own handwriting. And when they digitalized them and put them for Kindle or Kobo or whoever it was, they just put that as italicized. But now in the books, you're getting that writing again, and it's just so nostalgic and so much fun. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that really quickly. But yeah, I am kind of a proponent of reading the original text if possible. I mean, if you really can't and it's hard, I understand, believe me, and books are expensive and all those things. So anyway, yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Oh, the police just drove by. Interesting. I wonder why. I live in a pretty okay neighborhood. Maybe they're just, cruising around. So anyway, I'm going to head off to the library, and then I'm going to go to Tim Hortons for Garrett and I for tea, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Here we are outside the library. That's the pool. Not much in use right now, to be honest. But when I was a kid, my brother and I used to go swimming here all the time. It's got to be 30 years, 35 years since I've been in this pool. So yeah. But here's the library main branch. This is also the, what do you call it? Like Civic Center, Town Hall area. So it's all connected. But this is the main branch of the library. So yeah, so let's go inside. Hi friends, it is just after 1 o'clock. I have been home for about an hour or so. So I got a little bit of video outside the library, but nothing inside because I think there was like a story time or some children's group going on. There were tons of kids in the library. And it's just, I don't film when there's I try not to film when there's other people around regardless, but especially when there's children. So yeah, so that's why there was nothing inside the library. I went to my local Ajax library. I have like library cards, like physical library cards for 3 different libraries around me. Like, I have the Toronto Public Library, I have the Pickering Library, which is the next town over, I have the town I live in, which is where I was at today, and I actually want to go and get a library card for the next town this way, on the other side of me, because I think I mentioned this before, there's 4, like, towns, I guess, in cities in our region, and because we're all in the same region, you can actually get a library card for every single one. And I would like to do that. So I want to get Whitby and Oshawa as well. So anyway, that's down the line. But anyway, that's where I was today. But that's why I didn't film inside the library. But I did pick up 5 books that I did not need to pick up. But I picked them up anyway because it's fun. So let's go through and I'll show you guys what I picked up. So let's go this way. I also may have picked up some cookies from McDonald's. If anybody else has had, sorry for the crinkling bag. I don't want to take them out because they're really chocolatey. But they're the double, like the brownie chocolate ones. They are so good. They taste like a brownie. They are delicious. Absolutely delicious. Anyway, that's my snack for this afternoon with my cup of tea from Tim Hortons. It is my birthday. And you know what I forgot? After I was in line at Tim Hortons after I ordered, and I realized that because it's my birthday, I have a free drink from Starbucks. So I'm going to have to go get that later. I'll go get that after I take my husband to work. Or when I'm taking Garrett to work, I'll stop on my way back. I'll just have to get something without caffeine in it, which is fine. That's fine. Anyway, back to the books. So the first one I picked up is one I've been wanting to read for a while. And I keep meaning to pick it up and I don't think about it. And I'm like, well, it's March Mystery Madness. This is the perfect time to read it. So I picked up The Maid by Nita Prose, which is I believe it's like a cozy-esque type. This is part of a series. It's the first in a series. And I keep hearing about it and I keep hearing really good things about it. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up and I'm looking forward to it. A dead body is one mess she can't clean up on her own. It says Molly Gray is not like everyone else. She struggles with social skills and misreads the intentions of others. Her gran used to interpret the world for her, codifying it into a simple rules that Molly could live by. Since Gran died a few months ago, 25-year-old Molly has been navigating life's complexities all by herself. No matter, she throws herself with gutso into her work as a hotel maid. Her unique character, along with her obsessive love of cleaning and proper etiquette, makes her an ideal fit for the job. She delights in donning her crisp uniform each morning, stocking her cart with miniature soaps and bottles, and returning guest rooms at the Regency Grand Hotel into a state of perfection. And I guess she stumbles across a dead body. The author is actually Canadian. She's from Toronto. I happened upon the author's thing at the back. It says, Nita Prose is a longtime editor serving many best-selling authors and their books. She lives in Toronto, Canada, in a house that is only moderately clean, which I thought was delightful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Like I said, I've heard good things, so I'm hoping. This other one I picked up on a whim because on the end caps, as I was perusing the shelves, they had the second book in the series. And because this March Mystery Madness is like all about decades, I'm kind of looking at books that might be modern day published, but took place in like olden times, historical mysteries, essentially. And I ran across this one, and this is A Novel Disguise, and it's the first book in the series. So the second book was the one that was on the end cap. So I did a quick search on Google, and I found that this was the first book, and it was on the shelf, which is great. And this is the first book in the Lady Librarian Mystery Series, and this is by Samantha Larson. I've never heard of this before. When Miss Tiffany Woodall assumes the identity of her half-brother after his death, she realizes she isn't the only one with a secret to hide in this historical series debut, perfect for fans of Deanna Raybourn and Sherry Thomas. So, yay. 1784 in London. So there we go. I'm looking forward to this one as well. Now, this next one is not a mystery, but it was weird. I was perusing the library Overdrive website, or the Libby website, and I came across this on audiobook, and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And I was going to put it on hold, and I'm like, oh, maybe not. And then I walked into the library today, and sure as heck, there it was sitting there on the shelf. And I'm like, well, the universe is telling me to read this. And I've always jokingly said that I share a birthday with Barbie, the Barbie doll, her birthday is March the 9th. So mine's today. Hers is the 9th. 1959. So she was born 20 years before me. So which makes her 66 this year. 66 this year. And I found this one. Let's Call Her Barbie. And this is by Renee Rawson. And this is a historical fiction about the creation of Barbie. And if you didn't know this about me, I love Barbie. I've always loved Barbie. Even as a child, I had Barbie's Ferrari. I had so many Barbie dolls. The 80s Barbies were some of the absolute best. I run across these pages on Facebook, like 1980s nostalgia pages, and they show these old Barbie dolls, like Barbie with like the red hearts all over her skirt. The Day to Night Barbie, you remember that one where she had like the suit, the pink suit with the hat and the briefcase, and then it changed to like a party outfit at night. Like as an adult, I started collecting a lot of like the more limited edition, like the collector's editions ones. I have a couple of the Gone with the Wind dolls. I still have them. They're boxed away. I just have nowhere to put them. Eventually I want to display them again when we're back in our own place, but I love Barbie. I've always loved Barbie. So I saw this and I thought, let's go for it. It says, she was only 11.5 inches tall, but she would change the world. Barbie is born in this bold new novel by USA Today bestselling author Renee Rawson. When Ruth Handler walks into the boardroom of the toy company she co-founded and pitches her idea for a doll unlike any other, she knows what she's setting in motion. It might just take the world a moment to catch up. In 1956, the only dolls on the market for little girls let them pretend to be mothers. Ruth's vision for a doll shaped like a grown woman and outfitted in a wardrobe will let them dream they can be anything. I love it. I love it. I can't wait. I think it's going to be really good. I'm just looking to see if there's any pictures in it, actually. Which is kind of why, again, not just saying, but sometimes that's why regular books are better than audio, if there's pictures. And there's no pictures in this one. There's an author's note. Conversation with the author. No one cares. I'm just kidding. Oh, there's some. There she is. Barbie was introduced to the world at the New York Toy Fair, March 9th, 1959. There she is in all of her glory. The original Barbie. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, goodness gracious. These are some of the really old ones. Wow. Anyway, so yay. I think that's one that I was meant to read. Like I said, I ran across it yesterday on Libby, and then it happened to be sitting right there today, so I'm like, the world is telling me to read it. Then I got another romance novel, because you know me, I love my romance novels. And this is Find Your Way Home by Jackie Asherton. This is the first, and I think it's called the Small Town Dreams series. I like Jackie Asherton quite a bit. She writes for Harlequin. She writes for the Presents line. You never know where that next step will take you. Brightwater Valley is a beautiful, rugged, and home to those who love adventure, but it's also isolated on the verge of becoming a ghost town. When the community puts a call out to its sister city of Deep River, Alaska, hoping to entice people to build their homes and businesses, ex-paratrooper Chase Kelly is all for it. He loves his tiny town and his wilderness adventure company and sees the benefits of building the economy, but only if those who come to Brightwater are ready for its challenges. Former oil executive Isabella Montgomery is one of the entrepreneurs eager to take on the big move, but her plans to open an art gallery might need a few tweaks before she's ready for the public. Luckily, she has the help of handsome, albeit sometimes wildly stubborn, Brightwater Valley expert Chase. Though he believes her idea will flop, at least he's determined to teach her the ways of his formidable hometown, and the more time Chase spends with Izzy, the more they realize that maybe Izzy is right where she's supposed to be. So that sounds really cute. It takes place in Alaska. I love books that take place in Alaska, so yay. And last but not least, I got a cozy mystery. Love us some cozy mysteries around here. And this is an author I have not read before. I've heard things about this, or good things about this author. And this is Murder, Plain and Simple, an Amish quilt shop mystery. This is the first in the series, by Isabella Allen. I'm getting ready for Amish in April next month, so yay on this one. When Angela Braddock inherits her late aunt's beautiful Amish quilt shop, she is welcomed to Holmes County, Ohio, with intricate patchwork, delicious fry pies, and murder. Yay! So yeah, so that's everything that I got in the library, you guys. But anyway, I am going to go relax, get some reading done. I should have some lunch. It's after 1. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, friends. It is just after 2 o'clock, and I am done my lunch. And now I'm going to sit down for a few hours, do some stitching, watch some BookTube, And yeah, so I just thought I'd show you where I am now. So this is, of course, Pretty Little San Francisco by Satsuma Street. And I am working on the cable car. I have been told that this is called the cable car. The reason I was confused the other day when I was talking about it is because here in Toronto, even though we have these that run on cables, we call them streetcars. So anyway, that's a thing. So I hope to work on some more of this. I won't get a ton done today, but I'll get some progress done in it, and I'm looking forward to that. And Misty is currently acting crazy running... Oh, hold on. What are you doing, silly? Oh, she's got her little poof ball. She loves these little poof balls. She goes crazy for them, don't you, ma'am? Crazy. Oh. Oh, my goodness. What you got, ma'am? What do you have? Is that your ball? Oh. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to get that done, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. I want to do some stitching, but how can I say no to this face when she wants to cuddle? Can you hear the purrs? She's a happy girl. Hello, friends. So I am putting the stitching away because I need to run out to Walmart and pick up a couple things. But I just thought I'd show you what I got done, which is really not very much. Filled in this over here, this little area over here, and started to work on the clouds up here. About 70 odd stitches or so today, so not too shabby. And George. You haven't seen George in a while. Sorry about the mess on my floor. Please disregard it. But there's George. Here's a better George. Say hi, George. They like to see your face on the vlog. They think you're very handsome. He is such a great mouser, our George. Hi friends, it is just before 7 o'clock and I'm about to jump into the reading sprints that I am hosting tonight. So I thought I would come on here and end the vlog so that way I can edit this and then get it up, get the video up sometime after the sprints. So anyway, yeah, it's been a good day. I have not gotten a lot more reading done since the last time I talked to you, so I've really got nothing to update you guys on reading-wise, although I did start a new book because I have a problem. And it's not one of the library books I picked up. No, it's something from March Mystery Madness. It is The Cat Who Turned On and Off by Lillian Jackson Braun, the third book in the Cat Who mystery series. It's my birthday today. It's one of my very favorite series. I had an urge to read it, so I decided to start it. I am about 2 or 3 chapters into it at this point, but I wanted to show something here. I did get a lovely gift in the mail from a good friend of mine. I'm not going to say who it is. You know who you are. And she got these from me on Etsy, from a seller on Etsy. And they are little stitch markers for my knitting, but they're black cats. And they're, oh, sorry, that's Presley in the background. But thank you so much. Oh, I wish I could, I wish I wasn't holding the camera to show these to you guys. But like, there's a cat in a bowl, and you know, this one, it's hard to see. He's in, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. There he is. He's in like a cup, and they're all sitting and stuff. It's adorable. I love them, so thank you so much. And a couple of you sent me some money via PayPal, which is super, super generous, and you did not have to do that. Thank you. That's going to go towards a couple books that I would like to purchase. But yeah, you guys are all awesome, and I'm looking forward to doing sprint tonight with my friends. I had my dinner. I had my my comfort food favorite not craft dinner. That is one of my comfort foods. But I had basically macaroni and cheese with cottage cheese and bacon, which is like my favorite thing ever. And my little treat, instead of a Hershey's Kiss tonight, I have these little eggies that I bought when I was over at Walmart. What does the little thing say? We're getting these now here in Canada on certain packaging. It's this Health Canada recommendation thing. It's like, this is high in saturated fat. I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware it's not a fruit or vegetable. It's a treat. But anyway, it's been a great day. I mean, I had a great day. I'm here to celebrate a birthday. What more could I possibly ask for? So anyway, all of you, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you did. And until my next video, take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.